Yo, what's going on, guys? Jetxc. So I've read through the patch notes, and I want to kind of go through it very, very quickly here. A lot of it has kind of been talked about in the last patch notes, but this is for what's coming up, and we're going to be talking about Blade a little bit and some changes. So I'll try to make this as quickly as possible. First off, you guys know Story Pack 15 is coming, as well as the season event Crimson Destiny Veil of Twilight. By the way, I'm curious. Let me guys know. Are you guys excited for Chapter 15? Are you going to be skipping story, or are you going to be kind of paying attention to this one? I'm very curious, just to hear what you guys are going to be doing with Story Pack 15. Fiend Hunter Guide. Oh, also, Blade will be available in the Story Pack 15 in the, I believe it's in the safe zone that they mentioned, right? So you'll be able to get her a free copy of her with the contract, right? You've got Fiend Hunter Guide, Darkness Devour Water version, great. Crimson Destiny event shop, cool, typical stuff. Now, here's the schedule: Apostle Blade, Killer Doll Ecclese. Now remember, she's getting an update for her cutscene, so we'll be checking that out too. Fiend Scholar Ulstein, could give a damn about Ulstein. Bright Moon Dalby, awesome. She's getting a rerun. If multiple costumes of, oh, never mind. Okay, so that's typical stuff. All right, so home screen improvements. So here's what they're doing with the home screen, guys. For the home screens that they've started with, they are giving you 2 thumbnails. You get to choose what loops between the 2 thumbnails. So at the beginning, I think a lot of people wanted to choose certain parts of the cutscene. So what they're doing is they're giving you the 2 most important parts, right? The ending of the cutscene and then the other part, right, of the cutscene. So let's say, for example, Maid Rubia. There's 2 parts for Maid Rubia. There's the one where she's kind of the one we already have, where she dashes and you get a side view of her, and then if they ever do her next for whenever her update is, the other thumbnail is probably going to be when she raises her legs and she's exposing her pantsuit or something like that. So I'm comfortable with this because I think the devs know what the fans want to see, because why else would we ask for this change? It's because we want to see a different part of the cutscene that's also very, very lewd, right? So we will get it in a thumbnail style here, and we'll be able to pick between the 2, and we can also pick both too as well to kind of replay. Here are the costumes that they're starting out with. We kind of went over this last time, and they will be improving, but every new costume coming out should already have it already. They added a cutscene play setting, so you can always play cutscenes. Text dialogue on touch, you can either view it or hide it. List of effects to play. Select individually or select a group, and then playback method, play sequentially in order or play randomly. Okay, so pretty simple enough. It's self-explanatory. We also have the home screen going from 10 to 20. We remember that from the last video. The UI hiding function will now be available even when a special interaction cutscene is set on the home screen. Collapse feature for the BGM. We've got description text for each category will be added at the top of the home screen cutscene selection screen. Various usability improvements. Let's see. We kind of talked about a lot of these. You can access the acquisition shortcuts directly from the game description and event, or in the event. The page layout of Evil Castle pack guidebook and pack collection will be changed to make it easier to view Evil Castle content season info. Costumes sold in stores such as Golden Shop, Thread Shop, and Powder of Hope Shop and Mirror War Shop will now have enhancement previews available in the purchase pop-up. And let's see, when acquiring new gear, the new gear will be sorted at the front in the bag of the for the gear tab. Great. Skill text will be improved overall, including standardized skill description as enhanced tooltip for skill help. Other notices. So we've got the Yumi one being added. I know a lot of people are excited for this. We're also getting a rerun for Yumi, so listen, no more granny panties. That's always good. Skill cutscene for Killer Doll Ecclese will be added. Oh, also to mention, the file size of NPC's part-time worker and customer and Gluppy Diner pack will be reduced. During the illustration conversations, the issue of characters jumping when their mouth movements stop will be improved. Okay. During illustrated conversations, the character's screen will now darken when NPCs are speaking. So I guess, like, let's take the Nebris one. When we're talking to like NPCs in that illustrated conversation, I guess, and whenever an NPC talks, the screen will be dark. I don't know. Um, and then they also said, let's see, due to server equipment replacement work, friend request messages may be deleted from the accounts. Okay. Now, let's get into Apostle Blade, because I want to talk a little bit about this here. So, obviously, she looks amazing, 10 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think of her design. I know everybody's hyped, so I'm not really going to be surprised, but she does look unique here with her little veil on top. I like that a lot. All right, so here's her kit. Counter whenever you receive an attack. Each counter deals physical damage to the enemy equal to 100% of your attack. This effect wears off after being hit 8 times. Additionally, deals physical damage to the enemy equal to 300% of your attack. Now, I don't know how this is going to work because she has a skill range. So I think what's going to happen is she deals physical damage to the enemy based off of 300% of your attack in this skill range here. And then afterwards, she has her counter available for you, right? And she has to be hit 8 times in order to get out of it. Not sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, but that's how I think it works, right? And then as we continue here, it goes from 100 to 120 at +1 and 380. We at +2, it goes to, and this is interesting. So at +2 here, you get it 10 times, versus that being at +1. Interesting. Okay. +3, it goes from 120. Okay, so +1 and +2, there's the only upgrade really is just that it goes up instead of 8, it's 10 times you have to hit her. And then +3, 140, and then +4, 160, +5, 180. However, the damage she does here, it jumps like every 80% here. So pretty significant jump. Here's the thing, I really don't want to say besides like a +1 or even +2 on how many copies to get, because I want to see how she works. I'm just very curious. So we'll have to see, but I know she's definitely going to be a problem because they've already told us that her other costume, right, is going to be like Cat Eris basically. So I'm going to see how this works, and then I'm probably going to base it off of what I know is upcoming with her other costume coming up, right? Because that is going to be a costume where pretty sure you're going to want a +5 versus this one. So this sounds busted, but believe me, it definitely does. However, I just want to be safe and kind of test it out first, right? Damage dealt increased by 80%. Okay, so this gets another 80% increase, making it 700%, which is, wow, okay. Definitely makes her somewhat in line with some of the top damage dealers. And then skill potential for the counter damage is increased by 20, making it 200%. Reduce SP cost by 1. So this will be the big one here, reducing that SP from 4 to 3. Very interesting unit, guys. Again, we'll just have to see what this costume can do in some testing. So that'll be fun. Let's see. And we also have her weapon here. And her weapon, exclusive stat, attack 45%. Great, great, great. We have the rerun of Yumi, which, my god, her side profile is a 10 out of 10. For Yumi, we've kind of, I mean, you guys should know Yumi, but attack the enemy 5 times. Each attack deals magic damage based on 30% of your magic attack. Each attack applies 1 stack dot on the enemy team that deals magic damage based on 10% of your magic attack for 3 turns. This can be stacked up to 99 times. Now, I already have Yumi +4, so I'll probably end up getting her +5 and calling it a day. For those of you that maybe missed it, definitely worth getting here. I would say +1 for now. I'm probably not going to talk too much right now on her kit since these are just patch notes. We'll do like a separate video, but she's definitely in line with a lot of water damage dealers. She may not be the most busted. I've talked about her way back. I don't really use her that much, to be honest with you. So yeah, I guess we'll have to do a separate video kind of talking about her. But I would say for those of you that want to have this because it'll be available for 7 days, at least get her to +1. But I'll talk about it in another video. Anyway, we also have reduced SP consumption by 1. So if you get her at +1, it'll be 3 SP. And then we got increased damage, and her skill range is advanced there. And that's her weapon here. You'll be able to get her weapon. Killer Dollar Cleese will be available with her weapon as well. And then we've got somewhat of the schedule here. Cool. Okay, guys, that is about it. Just some basic issues fixed here. Let me know what you guys are excited for. I cannot wait to see Blade's cutscene. It's going to be really, really good. Blade booty going to be in 1080p very, very soon. So I'm excited. But yeah, guys, that is it from me. We will talk to you guys later. See ya.